meeting the guys in Polyphia, insane show. Climbing in Salt Lake City, this trip was one of the sickest. My sister and I love Polyphia, absolutely love them. They are a progressive metal band and insanely talented musicians. And once we saw that they were going on tour, we knew we had to get VIP tickets. And once we saw they were playing Friday the 13th in Salt Lake City, we knew that was just the spot to see them. So I fly up to Salt Lake City to go see Polyphia and of course get some climbing in. We started our day by waking up hella fucking early for the earliest flight we can get, because after all, it was Friday the 13th and we wanted to get one of those flash tattoos. However, the first spot we hit up was packed as fuck, and it quickly became evident that staying put would mean we would miss the show, or at least the VIP meet and greet. And that was not an option. So the homie John hit up his artist that hooked us up with a guy doing some dope ass Friday the 13th ghost tattoos. It ended up working out pretty sweet because we were in and out and the sis and I got some matching ghost tattoos. But then it was time for the main event, to go see Polyphia. We decided to lean into the holiday spirit, dressing up, even though that no one else seemed to match the vibe. I had the look of a beautiful, majestic angel, while my little sister looked like she escaped from Arkham Asylum. So I guess I'm the only one who had a costume. Boom, roasted. Before the trip, I had also hand-drawn a hyper-realistic portrait of the band on a drum head to get signed at the meet and greet. Super chill guys, and dude, I was starstruck and nervous. I mean, they are incredibly talented, underrated musicians, just like insane. Unfortunately, these guys are not perfect, and the only negative thing I can say about them is that they are from the DF Dub area, and so they're Cowboys fans. I mean, seriously, the worst of the worst. Absolutely fucking incredible show. How they can play intricate, complex progressive metal flawless to the ear is beyond me. Absolutely mind-blowing. They're basically an instrumental band with some song exceptions, and it was crazy because they just walked on stage, started playing, played the entire set without saying a single word, and then just walked off. Magical. Chef's kiss. Total baller status. Breathtaking. I once saw them live in a tiny music venue with a small crowd of people, and they have grown tremendously. So seeing them with a large crowd of people who also love and appreciate them is beyond amazing. Just incredible. Incroyable. Chanting their guitar solos, moshing, crowd surfing. The energy was unbelievable. You absolutely have to start listening to this band if you don't. The next day, I had to keep the good vibes going with some climbing at the Front SLC. I did this climb and then I realized there was no tape on the right handhold I started with. There was only one piece of tape on the left hand though, so I was confused about the start. So I don't even know if that flash go was a send or not. It keeps me up at night. I decided to do the start again with both hands on the left hand just to prove I could do it for all the haters. This climb was for all of you fans of dynamic bouldering. Start off with some overhang and then work up to some slopers, a nice toe hook to hold tension, and then just go full send to the next hold, bro. Campus to a pinch? Who is this diva? Not me getting good at pinches. Then just don't blow the finish. This was a tough climb with an interesting crux. The climb was like split and getting your body over to the left side was tricky. I tried to do some like power press with both hands, and then the goal was to get my feet up, like my right foot on that hold, but dude, that was tough as fuck. So much energy. I have no idea if what I did was even remotely close to the intended beta. Like, it was so ugly. So ugly and so awkward. I was like fighting for my life to get on the left side. But hey, top is top. My first read on a boulder is usually the most dynamic way possible. So when I saw this start, automatically I was thinking a coordination dynamic start, but I just couldn't hold that right hand catch. So slick. But I had another idea. Is this cheating? They left the bolt hole uncovered, so I basically snuck a thumb in and got a pinch on that start hold and didn't even try that coordination catch to the other hold. I mean, they really could have covered that bolt hole if they wanted. Just saying. I was just using the holds that was given to me. So what do you think? Climbing creatively, or is using a climbing hold, the glory hole, cheating? This climb was so sick with some fun moves on some steep overhang. It had some key footwork to hold tension to stay on the wall. Like this dope toe hook that you move to a bicycle, to a dyno, and then the crux. This was my flash go and it just went downhill from there. It was seriously such a long reach that next hold and I just couldn't figure out how to get there. Dude, I tried the most random shit. I tried heel hooking stuff. For some reason, I thought a figure 4 might work. At the end of the day, I think I just needed stronger lock-off strength. Oh well, at least I landed the dyno. That's all that counts, right? A special guest appearance from John? Yeah, I was hurting by the end of this climbing day. I had been climbing like all fucking week, and so by Saturday, dude, I was pumped. Like my biceps were like in absolute pain. So yeah, I had to call it. Another dope ass Salt Lake City trip in the books. And as a bonus, I got to see a solar eclipse. Solar eclipse of the heart. Next ride, climb, drink is the Dead Point Halloween competition at Salt Lake City. Then after that, another Boulder Fest competition. So sub up, hit that bell notification, like, drop a comment so my videos get pushed out. And I'll see you on the next one.